Hi, I'm David. I'm your accidental activist. We bought this house in 1974, and the backyard was a barren wasteland of grass, canary fly and the odd rose bush. The plants are pretty tough. We'd never used the hose. You know, the day on, day off watering is something we just don't do anymore. Tuck your feet in the sleeping bag and you're as warm as toast. Okay, well, this is where the human sign was held on St Kilda beach in front of the St Kilda Sea Baths. I had some interest in climate change, yes. I'd become aware of it when I saw an inconvenient truth. And I guess that's the first time it really hit me that this was something that wasn't going to go away, that was real. I started reading newspaper articles about it to start with, then on the web. So there's a lot of feeling out there that people have to do something about climate change, and this is just one way of sort of displaying that concern in public. Sunday the 17th of May, there were 5,000 people here at 11 o'clock forming the letters of a sign. The sign was "Safe Climate, your future is in our hands." Well, the government had a scheme whereby you'd get an $8,000 rebate for solar panels. So I thought, yeah, this seems like a good thing. Liv ran a bulk solar panel purchase program to get people to register. The Eco Centre in Blessington Gardens came in on it. Another group called CAP came in on it. And eventually the council came in on it to advertise this bulk buy scheme. And it ended up, there were well over 100 people in this area that decided to put in the solar panels. Well, it'll power the house. It feeds into the grid. I mean, on a hot day like today, it'll be generating electricity for the house. So it just feeds into the power, into the switches, runs the TV, everything. Well, the LEDs, I mean, where the halogen was like 60 watts, you know, the LED's like 6. So, and they last 10 times longer. Feeds the computer. Feeds into the fridge. See, these are the CFLs. They're about 5 watts each. If there's any in excess, it feeds it back into the grid. So there'll actually be some money coming in from the generating of this electricity from the power company. We've always had a clothesline, but we also had a dryer. The dryer hadn't been used for years and years. Well, we don't heat the house and we don't cool the house. We've got a double brick house. In winter, you know, if you're sitting around watching TV or whatever, we've got sleeping bags. You basically just sit on the couch and tuck your feet in the sleeping bag and you're as warm as toast. Some insulation in the ceiling now, another government incentive. You can get free insulation in your ceiling up to $1,600. Well, this is our high-tech grey water recycling system. What we have is a bucket. Bucket fills up with water so every day the plants will get a little drink from a watering can, which is water out of the bucket that's under the shower. So all this has been built up over the years with compost and not good for growing plants in at all. There's the old eggshells and banana peels and all sorts of other stuff. Riding a bike's a blissful experience. I think to ride a bike is far better than driving a car. The number of times we need a car, we could probably borrow the neighbours. They're quite amenable to the idea. Borrow our car if you need a car, that's it. So we could do that. Walk against warming. This occurs on the midday of the Copenhagen conference. And all the heavies are in Copenhagen sort of deciding on the future of the world. It's probably the most important conference in all history. And we're going to sort of try and send them a message. degree of satisfaction at the end of the day that, yeah, something's been done. We've inched forward a little bit.